Hey everyone, I wanted to give you a short encouragement from my house to yours. Today is sometimes referred to as Silent Saturday, and it's when we remember the time in between when Jesus was crucified and laid in a tomb, and then the Sunday morning when that tomb is empty. And in that time in between, there's just a lot of wondering what was God up to, and there's silence. We don't know much about that time. And that observance is making me think of a verse from Psalm 65, verse 1. It's written by David, and it shows sometimes our difficulty with words. Depending upon the translation that you have, it seems to come across with different ideas. One translation says, "There will be silence before you and praise." And then another one says, "Praise is waiting for you, O God." Other ones seem to have like, "Your praise is mighty." So we have these various, well, is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it silent? What's happening? The literal translation seems to say to you, silence, praise in Zion. And it's leaving out some of these words. And so silence, praise, how does that go together? And what it seems from reading it and reading through some commentaries is that is this idea of there's the silence because there's like everything is prepared. And that's why praise is waiting for you. Like, okay, there's praises that are planned. We're gonna sing out loud, but there's this moment while we're waiting for you to show up. And so since you're not there yet, it's silent. The party hasn't begun. The celebration, all of the excitement, it's silent. We're waiting. Praise is going to be yours, but we're waiting for you to show up. And that makes me think about then that silent Saturday. Jesus' work was all done. The preparations were made on the cross, and now they were just waiting for God to show up. And then there were going to be praises that would go out from that tomb throughout the rest of the world in the thousands of years that would follow. Praise was waiting. It was silent, but it was coming. And so when I think of our time right now in Corona, there's a lot of silence. You go by some stores, they're empty. There's silence in stores. There's a lot more silence on the streets. As people are staying inside of their homes. And I don't know what the answers are going to be of how this is all going to play out and what's going to come in the future. But maybe we'll be able to look back on this time and see it as there was a silence, not a silence of defeat, but there was a silence waiting for God to show up and then praise to go out from that. Just like Psalm 65 verse 1. So my encouragement to you is look on this time. Consider that we're waiting for God. But be ready and prepared to give him praise when you see the things that he's doing and then he's going to do. And let's wait.